I know she wants to say I'm a black woman, and it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street. She won't even let her open up. Look how she talks to the other black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk who's old enough to be her mother. Look how disrespectful she is. If y'all can't see that, a lot of y'all do see that. I just don't refuse to see it. She's so disrespectful. And she told Brittany, don't say nothing else. I don't want to hear from you no more. How do you talk to an adult like that?
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Dima, unaccountable music. So, like last night, I was up like 3 in the morning. I got the WhatsApp message, and it was Brother George Macon, right? And you're reading it right now. He was like, yo, the city council meeting is on Dolton Village. So I was asleep at the time and I didn't check it out. But when I got up this morning, I checked it out. And of course, it was hot like fire. Now, this is very interesting because the mayor has been canceling these city council meetings. So what the trustees have been doing is they've been moving the meeting to another office that they have control of, because even they have not been allowed into the main office. And Trustee Kiana Belcher in the main office had her own photo removed as a trustee. So if you ever really see her, she's holding her picture on the trustee kind of seating arrangement there, because it has been that bad. But with all of the issues that Tiffany Henyard has been going through, they finally decided to have a meeting where the people in the city could actually share their concerns. And oh my goodness, we have some that we want to review. The first is a sister in a green jacket. Boy, she's going to come through like she's running through the 1995 offensive line for the Cowboys like she Emmitt Smith. She's going to put it down. Play that clip.
My story through fault and with the pain and struggle is a testament of resilience and unwavering determination to fight for what is right, and let us stand united in the pursuit of justice, ensuring that our voices are heard and the struggles are acknowledged. And thank you for standing by me in this journey. Together, we will reclaim our city and pave the way for a brighter, more incredible future. Tiffany, you do not stand for my kid, and you do not stand for me. I helped you in this fight. You lied. You lied to us as residents. You do not stand for me. And I want you to step down as mayor today and save our village from this deficit that you have caused, because something is definitely wrong with you. And that mental illness bill that you want to pass, you need to get yourself checked.
Now, she was really bringing the heat. She called for that mayor to step down immediately, which needs to happen. But that lady, she vetoed the trustees' decision to investigate her spending. That lady is not stepping down. You want to know why? Because she don't have nowhere to go. She don't have any skills. She can barely read, all right? She can barely talk. Now, the next person that I'm going to go to is this brother by the name of Edward Steve. Now, Edward Steve used to be a trustee. He also, if you go and look at the Dolton Trustees YouTube channel, he is the one holding forth a lot of the interviews. So he's very active. But boy, the heat that he's about to bring is crazy. Let's play that clip.
Good evening, residents. Edward Steve, Mayor, Board of Trustees, Department Heads. It's been real hectic in the village of Dolton media-wise. I want to start out by saying self-accountability is a bad thing in this administration. The mayor can blame everybody for what's going on, but she has to look at herself. Nobody told her to get on TV and lie like that. Blatant lies. Did you spend this on a credit card? No, sir. I don't know where they got that from. That's unexcusable. These are easily verifiable lies. That's unacceptable. That immediate attention didn't kick up until them lies came out on WGN. Nobody was really paying attention for checking for Dolton like that until then. Also, the financial reports. Who's the finance chair? Stan Brown. Does Stan know anything about the finances? Can he answer any questions? The trustees don't have the credit card receipts. The mayor's village reports, the financial reports. Does Stan have it? Because the rest of the trustees don't have it. And she's going to say everybody's lying. They do have it. The attorney general is asking for credit card receipts. I guess the attorney general is lying too. So this is where we're at in the village. It's self-accountability, and the mayor can blame everybody. I know she wants to say I'm a black woman, and it's because I'm a woman. You know how many women that she's affecting? Look at what she did to Dr. Scott down the street. She won't even let her open up. Look how she talks to the other black women up here. These are all single mothers, just like her. Look how she talks to them. Look how she talks to the clerk who's old enough to be her mother. Look how disrespectful she is. If y'all can't see that, a lot of y'all do see that. I just don't refuse to see it. She's so disrespectful. And she told Brittany, don't say nothing else. I don't want to hear from you no more. How do you talk to an adult like that who's elected? Everybody that works for her know how disrespectful she is. So department heads, be careful. Like Chief lied last time and got caught out. The cars were about to get repoed. Oh, that's handled, Trustee House, when it clearly wasn't handled. So when you be careful, there's life after this girl, and you have to move on. And if you're on camera lying for her because she told you to lie, believe me, it's all recorded. Everything's recorded. And be careful not to lie on something that can easily be proven that you lied. The chief said it was handled. It wasn't handled. They almost repossessed the cars. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. So trustees, residents, keep watching the Dolton Trustee YouTube page. We're going to keep putting this madness out here because it got to stop. It got to stop. And again, nobody was checking for this until the mayor got on TV and lied right through the camera. Smooth, without a bite in the eye. That is dangerous when you can lie like that easily. Or stuff that you know can be verified is true. So thank y'all so much. Trustees, keep fighting. Keep holding this administration accountable. Keep fighting for transparency. And don't let her bankrupt this town and then blame it on y'all.
Now, see, here's what Edward Steve has been saying. Not only is Tiffany Henyard a representation of the city of Dolton, which I believe it's somewhat a poor city, she is a single mom. Now, remember, Tiffany Henyard always talks about she's a woman, she loves women, she's a black woman. That's her thing. When you try to criticize her, I'm a black woman. Same thing you hear Fannie Willis say. It was the same thing with the Mosby chick out in Baltimore. She's a black woman, right? You hear that. And I've been talking about this. Same thing with Monique Owen out in East Point, Michigan. The first group of people that Tiffany Henyard disrespects are black women themselves. Black women themselves. That's who you hear. She disrespect older black women. He talked about it. Women who are old enough to be her mother, younger black women, and all the other trustees. I think maybe Kiana Belcher during the interview, she has adopted kids, but are foster kids, but she's not married. So a lot of those ladies that are operating in Dolton are also single moms. All right. And so you can see she don't have no respect for them. So you always talk about building a community for the people you're trying to help. Where is your respect for these black women? Okay. But you don't see it. This next clip I want to give to is a sister by the name of Valerie Stubbs. Now, this was a lady who has accused Tiffany Henyard of sending somebody to shoot shots, gunshots, at her home. Okay. Now, she has been interviewed about this. She is a lady who's retired, 65, an older sister, beautiful sister. Let's go ahead on and play what she has to say, and we're going to come back.
Good evening, everyone. Board of Trustees, residents for the village of Dolton. I'm Valerie Stubbs, former trustee for the village of Dolton, 23-year resident. Been in politics all my adult life. I'm 65 and I've been in politics ever since I was 18. It was a statement made by Keith Freeman that the village of trustees would not vote on to take a bond out for Homewood disposable. Well, for $1.4 million. Correct me if I'm wrong. The residents pay over $2 million every year for Homewood disposable that's included in their water bill. So I wanted to know why in the world would you want to take out a bond that the residents have to pay along with the interest, notwithstanding after you pay the 1.4 million, you have $600,000 to the good. It was also stated, and that gentleman said it best, that Mr. Keith Freeman, if you can't take care of the business of your own house and pay your bills, and this is public information, and you have to file bankruptcy, and you do not include both of your salaries, the one from Thornton Township. I don't know what your position there is, because I have FOIA'd and my FOIAs don't get answered. And also the village administrator. I've asked, are you a village administrator, 1099 or with benefits, or are you just a plain 1099? So today I'm asking that you either step down, or the trustees for the village of Dolton that voted you in to vote you out, because you are no good for the residents of this community. Also, I want to ask the question again. I asked it the last meeting, but the mic was cut off. Why is Trustee Belcher's picture sitting there as opposed to being on the wall with everybody else? It don't make any difference whether or not, Mayor, you like an individual or not. This is business. This is not about liking or disliking. This is about the business of the people from the village of Dolton.
Ma'am, your
Thank
time is
you.
up.
Again, more fire dropping on that ASS. This next brother is an older brother. He's 75 years old. Okay. And this brother has been kicked out of meetings before. I've covered this before. The brother has been disrespected in meetings. He has been harassed by the police on the behalf of Tiffany Henyard. And the brother just, listen, he about to drop some smoke towards her. Play that clip.
Greetings to the citizens, elected officials, and media especially. We need the media simply because there are strategic power outages at certain times throughout these proceedings, just like last week. And denials notwithstanding, we know that's a blatant lie. Secondly, I usually address most of my comments to the audience, but I'm going to talk to Tiffany Henyard and Keith Freeman. Keep my name out of your mouth, okay? Now, unless you want it back, because you will get it back. I'm just letting you know face to face. I'm not going behind your back. I'm telling you to your face, please, we're not on a first name basis. Let's not pretend anymore, okay? We got that? I hope you got that. Next, I couldn't believe I looked at this agenda and saw the word secret squirrel on a freaking, on a professional agenda for a village. If you look on that first page, she has secret squirrel meeting on there. You know what made that necessary? 11 council meetings. There have been 11 meetings like this that have been canceled, where the trustees get to get their agenda items on the agenda, and they have been unilaterally canceled by this secret squirrel administration, because squirrels hide stuff. They bury stuff in the wintertime and hide that dirt. This is what is happening right now. So if you want to put secret squirrel on a freaking agenda, get some help. Secondly, City Hall, this City Hall that we pay for has been shut down 11 times in a row. That's why we have to have those other meetings. We can't even get access to our City Hall. Okay, think about that for a minute. Only because people want to hide their little secret squirrel agendas and then come back and rant and rave and insult people when they bring it up. That is absolutely pathetic. And I was wondering, is the Auditor General aware of what's going on here? If we can get something from get the Auditor General in here, because there is no way all of this paperwork has been, keeps staying hidden. The secret squirrel has buried it. So we need to deal with the secret squirrel's lack of transparency. This is what we got here. So we can sit up here and pretend this is an official proceeding, but there's another official proceeding that's supposed to happen every third week in the month, and it hasn't happened 11 times straight, and that is obviously intentional. So enough is enough, okay? If you're not going to be professional about it, you need to step down and leave us the hell alone.
And this sister here, boy, she is about to bring the pain. This sister gonna come up here with that black and white on, and when they got that black and white on in them city council meetings, they gonna have some fire, and she's gonna hold her accountable to so many things. Play that clip.
Good evening, Board of Trustees, residents, Mayor.
and the department heads. I'm here to express deep concerns about the township's lack of transparency relating to financial records. If there is no discrepancies in our finances, then why the resistance? Why not share the information to the residents? The mayor has recently reported in a recent interview that our deficit is 2 million rather than the 7 million. If that's true, where's the proof? Yet she has failed to give us the proof. The mayor also has made claims that the proof of financial information is on the Dolton's website, yet it is not. That is false. We don't need any more videos. We don't need anything else saying that what you're claiming to do for the village. We need accountability. We need information on the finances. Trustee Stan Brown. I find myself perplexed by your position on the finance committee. Your role suggests a focus on our village finances, yet discussions from you from this critical topic are notably absent. Where are the finance committee meetings? Why don't you speak up during these board meetings? Where are the financial reports? Surely you should have that information, right? Why don't we have it? I urge you to refocus on the financial health of our community and share with us your actions and plans for enhancing transparency. Trustee Holmes, I must ask, what do you believe your role to be? As a public servant, your role is to represent the residents' interests, yet your actions don't align with our concerns and our needs. As an activist, you should be driven to tackle injustices and push for significant changes in our township. I urge you to align your efforts more closely with our community's pressing needs. To the residents, continue to speak up, speak out, do not be afraid. We demand transparency, and that's what we should get. Thank you to the trustees for what you are doing, the rest of you all. Thank you for continuing to fight on our behalf, and we appreciate you. Thank you. Have a good evening.
So again, this sister exposed the fact that, hey, you act like you care about us, you act like you like us, but you don't have no respect for us. Where is the transparency? Where is the receipts? And if you notice, if you watched it, every time somebody clapped, they was getting mad like, oh, don't clap and interrupt the meeting. If you do that, we're gonna kick you out. No, I know what you're trying to say, but see, they are right. You're not dealing with the facts. The facts is that they are right, okay? They are right. And a lot of you brothers and sisters here, and just like Edward Steve was saying, y'all out here caping for her now, but when she leave here and you got to be held accountable, like the police officer that was lying about, oh, well, you know what? We paid the bills. I took care of it. No, you didn't. You a goddamn lie. You ain't take care of a goddamn thing. Why you over there lying and bumping your gums and all that stuff? That's okay. We gonna get something for you, player. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shay Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Celebrity Junk. I put you before I just heard the bell. We're out.